Pimpy, how you feeling?
Feeling you, MP.
Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.
MP, you're about to go off.
The six, MP.
Hey, MP.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the games we circled for you based on your goals. And injuries are part of the game.
So you still want to win?
And you don't.
Yeah, of course. But I knew where you were going, so I figured I'd just cut straight to the chase.
Needless to say, we need you to step up, MP.
I guess that means taking more shots.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that part.
Man, I love it, man. I'm built for this, coach. You don't have to worry about this. I got this, man. I've been locked in on this moment right here.
All right, then go out there and do your thing.
I got you.
He's about to tear it up.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
It's a long season. They're midway through it right now, but both teams look like they're dragging themselves across the finish line. Gotta find a way to catch that second win.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Kobe White out there with Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
And we all know the phrase, don't poke the bear. But MP's trying to make a nice bear skin rug. But seriously, we have seen MP step up big time. He doesn't appear to be intimidated one bit.
Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined. But we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Now here's White, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Curry. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. No good from outside.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
White for 3. Nails it from 3. White's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Curry. Over Williams. That's good from Curry on the assist by Hield.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And the Warriors with possession here. Chicago making their last shot. From outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams from long range. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 4, Moses.
Hield for 3. That one no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams passes to Vucevic. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter from deep three-point range. And it's Stephen Curry with the three. Curry's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Pass to White. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Williams. The three is up. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still... Bulls trail by 3. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Buzelis, Coby White out there with Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Warriors shooting about 47%, a nice number. Sampson passes to Milton. Here's Sampson. Oh, he tries a three. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And Williams drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Sampson. Here's Milton. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. White, good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The Warriors trailing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Holmes, a screen on Williams. Pass to Holmes. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thanks, Brian. The news out in Dallas involves the Mavericks' early season personnel change. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He scored 28 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Milton. Still no points. Left side Moody. Picked by Holmes. Goes back up. Moody gets one inside. Now Williams. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Sampson. Can't cash it in from close range. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Terry. Williams on the wing. There's the 3. Here's Smith. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's McCollum. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And here's the fast break. Hield with the ball. McCollum covering. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Curry with a steal. Sampson passes to Curry. Hield from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Hield's got 10 points.
This is Hield at his best, a major threat to torch defenses off the catch.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
The Bulls trail by 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Prince is checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in for Smith.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Prince. Down low. Here's Hield. And it's Chicago with a board. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the 3rd quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Curry from deep 3-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
Let's shift gears now and see how things. Thanks as always for watching.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. He waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Curry and Hield to the sharp shooting backcourt. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Yabusele. Outside Hield. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to White. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Williams. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And there's the screen. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
To the paint. Here's Curry. To the middle. Here's Clark. The bank shot, no good.
An ominous starts in the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Dosunmu for 3. Clark grabs the board.
When you've made your first 3 shots in the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
That one goes in. And now an 11-point Chicago lead.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
The 3 from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Inside. Here's Williams. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
To the inside. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Prince. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Williams in the post. He's covered by Curry. That one's good for 2. Williams has got 16 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Prince from deep three-point land. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 20.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
They get it back. Vucevic. And another shot. And he lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Prince. Here's Yabusele. On the wing, Curry beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Clark. And the baseline jumper goes down.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor. Your East... Chicago leading by 11. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Williams is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Outside Moody. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Moody. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by White.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Moody. Launches it. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Williams finds White. Back to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the middle. Outside Moody. Pass to Milton. Three-pointer. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Williams from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Holmes against Vucevic. Holmes passes to Moody. The 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Warriors trail by 18. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Hey, look at Buzelis. Coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting. A high flyer.
And you know he really wants to perform this year. It's going to come down to the wire to see if he gets into the contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
And here's Curry for 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 31 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Yabusele. From downtown, Curry, that's good.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Clark. Healed from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got 5 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Williams on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Williams has got 34.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
That's good from Curry on the assist from Prince. Prince has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Williams from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Hield's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace.
Timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 20.
Time for your Warriors. 16.
Here's Williams. A three from the inbound. Stanley with a rebound. Outside Moody. Pass to Sampson. On the take.
Sampson from Memphis Moody.
Williams from long range. Unable to get that one. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Another day, another win. Good work.
Good game, MC. No, pineapple here. One stuff.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
It's easy. Come on.
All right.
Hey, if you want this jersey, man, you got to work hard for that.
All I'm going to say is, get ready to put my jersey on your wall, bro.
Listen, if you ain't Dr. J, we ain't getting this jersey.
All right, we'll see.
Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Williams at point. And for the Knicks, and the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Pull-up jumper is such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Out of bounds. Chicago ball.
Williams against Bridges. Outside, White. Lets it go from deep. The basket is good on the assist from Williams.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Brunson. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Over Levine. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brunson's got 5 now.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Levine, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Now Brunson. He had 25 points last game. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Williams. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Vucevic with the layup.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Here's Bridges. Great pass to set up the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Levine against Brunson. And Levine with the block.
And what a block from Levine. Love seeing him be so engaged on defense. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Hart, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. White the pass to Williams. From downtown, and there is White, and that's good on the assist by Williams. White's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Jang, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for White. Pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. There's a screen. New York, no good that time either. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Now here's Hart. Still yet to score. Towns a screen on Williams. Bridges, no one around him. The putback, and it's Towns on the follow.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
And it's in there.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
For three, Levine, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 8. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So
substitution on the court.
pass to Collier. Here's Dadier. Brunson, right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 7 points.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brand some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Collier. And that one's good. Brunson.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Bucks was tremendous. He had 34 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
The Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Knicks trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Kobe White, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Vucevic, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Chicago leading by 14. To the middle. The shot by Williams, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Chicago has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Knicks trail by 15. 1:14 left in the first half. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Hart's got 6 in the quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Williams for 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now, here's Hart. 6 points for him. Rebound by Chang.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's McBride. Nothing on the board. 23 seconds left here in the second. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Kick out to Levine. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You look at New York. They've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got...
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Knicks.
The defense has been trash.
Thank you for being with us. Now
and with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from T.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 18. Releases from 15. Green for 2 points. Bridges got 7.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
White dishes to Williams. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to McBride. Launches it. Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Levine can't hit. Knicks trail by 16. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
They get it again. Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Williams. 18 points for him. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Collier, that's good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Watson kicks to Giddey. Williams for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Knicks trail by 12. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Towns has got 12 points now in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's Dosunmu. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game.
Assist from Williams.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Peyton Watson is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Williams. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Giddey in at the 2 guard. Williams passes to Giddey. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Watson dishes to Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 24.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Knicks trail by 14. Brunson with a clean look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Giddey in the corner. Williams outside, and the Bulls another 3.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
The Knicks shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Dadier. Here's Brunson, plenty of space. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 19 points in the game.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Williams outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gaudier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gay from beyond the arc. A shot off that time. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And then for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Peyton Watson. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. Williams finds Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 15-point game. Pass to Collier. Offline with his 3. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's Williams with the drive. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Chicago Bulls. And the first one at the line is good. G.A., what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Vucevic.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Right side, Williams puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Hart. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Over in the corner, White. Stolen by Brunson. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Miles McBride's checked in for Sharp.
17 foul. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 2, Miles McBride.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here's Brunson outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 22. There's Levine, and Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
2 minutes.
Brunson with it. Hart with a screen on Levine. Here's Brunson. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Outside, White. Back to Williams. Driving the lane and finished off by Williams.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And sometimes you just get a step on the defender. Bridges saw an opening there and exploited it.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Williams can't get it to go. It's tipped, taken away by Williams.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
And the Bulls lead by 19.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Williams looking around. Three-pointer. And the Bulls another three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinal. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
And really doing their best to represent the Eastern Conference. This is a proud organization, and they have played with great pride.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that. Hey, you deserve it.
Go.
Here you go, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, got you.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
25.